All right, there is a difference between a wise person and a knowledgeable person. And do you know that difference? If not, you can stay and listen to what I have found out, okay? So, a knowledgeable person, right, a student of life, a person who has obtained a lot of knowledge, whether it's through textbook or talking to other people, learning from other people, right? Information that they've gathered, but may not have personal experience, which is fine, right? There's erudites will always kind of want to learn more and more things, skills, different skill types, skill sets. That's great. But when it comes to real life scenario, no one is a better teacher than life itself. And I'm pretty sure you've heard that phrase before. Nothing is more potent than personal experience. And sometimes actually not just sometimes, but a lot of the times, personal experiences will dictate how you will operate and continue to socialize and mobilize themselves and other people, if that makes sense. I was looking for that word, but either way. So if this person, right, this erudite, this knowledgeable person with a lot of knowledge, they literally know everything about anything, has not learned a single lesson from their experience, whether it's a few experiences in life or whether they have a book filled with experiences, if they have not learned their lesson from their personal experience, then they are not considered wise. Because a wise person is someone who has already gone through hell and back and also learned the lesson from walking through that dark tunnel. So a wise person will be able to kind of develop that groundedness within themselves and know that they don't always know everything, but they know enough that they know that they don't know everything, and that they are willing to learn even more so. And not only that, there are some really extremely wise people that I have come across and have, had like personal experiences with, which showed me that age does not matter. It doesn't matter how old you are. You could be freaking 2 years old and be as wise as an owl. That phrase, wise as an owl? Well, you could be 80 some odd years old, have a lot of knowledge and experiences, but still do the same crap over and over because they have not learned from their personal experience. So then where does that lie? That just means that this person is just knowledgeable, but not wise. And this is why I really need to talk about this, because I know I sound very aggressive and very angry a lot of the times in the video, but I really, really want to explain the difference. It took me a while to understand the difference, right? And my personal experience has led me to see many different types of personality traits and personality types, and also things that have kind of molded an individual to be a certain way. And I've met a lot of wise people from many vast different range of ages. And that's why when I come across a person, I don't listen to what they say, I watch what they do. And if their actions are matching what they normally say, what their motive apparatus is, then I would say this person is accountable. Excuse me. Or this person is filled with wisdom because they practice what they preach, first of all, and they're willing to share but not overshare. And these are only some of the character traits that I've noticed in a wise person. And they don't solicit or information, and they don't cross over other people's boundaries, at least not on purpose, right? The second they know they're crossing someone's healthy boundaries, they retract, they take heed, and then either apologize fully and move forward, or they know to disconnect. So, I mean, that's just a little tidbit about what I've learned in terms of the difference of a person who is knowledgeable and a person who is wise. And I really hope that more and more people that are knowledgeable can kind of how should I say it? I mean, humbling would be, the word humble is kind of like, I don't really like that word anyways, because there's just a lot of, there's a deeper meaning to that word, right? If you really look at the alchemy behind it all. You know, your words are your magic. So, I don't know, I think that when people want to label themselves a certain thing, it's fine. But you gotta be able to back that up if you're gonna say you're something, right? And it's okay that you may see yourself different, and as opposed to someone who can view you in a certain way, which is fine. Other people may not see you as who you truly are, because number one, it could be very, very many different variations of, you know, conditioning and opportunities, right? Sometimes the opportunity isn't there for you to showcase who you truly are. It's not that you were trying to hold or withhold anything. It's more of like, well, this is what I do, you know. Take me for an example. When a person first meet me, they may think I be a really extremely quiet person who's like, you know, or may even be the other side of the spectrum, be very loud and noisy depending on when they come in. So this video is not to make judgment or pass judgment on other people. It's just to kind of elaborate on the difference, because you have to know the difference in order to know who to trust. You cannot be placing your trust upon someone who is a bookworm only, right? Or a person who just have a lot of experiences and have, you know, whether it's because life has given them those opportunities and they took it, but if they didn't learn anything from all of those experiences that they experienced, then really it's kind of, not that it's null and void, but I wouldn't trust their advice that much. And you don't have to listen to me either. I'm just expressing myself and what I know, because I am going to share as much information as I can before I leave this plane. Don't know when that is, but, you know, I really want all of us to really at least think about that a little bit more, you know, before you place trust in certain people that claim that they're really wise. Because sometimes it's like that saying, are you going to jump off the bridge if the person jumps off the bridge just because they have higher authority? I don't know. Anyways, I'll see you in my next one.